Mac.
This is an example of the majority of what the keys are on there, like this size right here. And what you have underneath is this plastic scissor hinge that's attached to the key underneath. So what you're actually doing is you're separating this hinge from that key when you actually slide the tool underneath. So let me see if I can give you a side view of this. You can kind of see that right there, how it drops right there. So what you're actually doing when you're separating the two, you're taking this tool and you're sticking it inside this little fold right here. And then when you press in, that snaps that right off. So that's why it's important to go in on the actual sides of it and to think that that fold will be somewhat centered in that key. So if you slide your toothpick, paper clip, or whatever it might be, think that you need to remain in the center of this key. We're going to replace the V key. You're going to take your tool, toothpick, paper clip, spudger, whatever you're using, put it underneath the bottom side right there, wedging it open just a little bit, kind of like you're peeking inside of a box. Then take your second tool, toothpick, paper clip, spudger, whatever you're using, and just place it right on our right side. Now you can remove the bottom tool. What we're going to do is we're going to take this tool and we're going to slide it to the left. But before we do that, you need to take your finger, hold down the top part of the V key. Now you can slide to the left. And what that's done is that's separated the key from the scissor bracket underneath. And now to remove the scissor bracket, take whatever tool you're using, stick it just on top of the rubber cup right there. And we're going to just slightly fall back and it'll pop the front edge of that scissor bracket up. And we're going to do the same thing to the bottom. Sometimes they'll fall just out like that. Sometimes you have to actually pop them out, but this one just kind of fell right out. And you removed your V key and scissor bracket. Now to replace your new scissor bracket, you're going to go wide side in first. You'll notice how it's tapered towards the top there. You're going to go the wider side on the bottom. There's two metal clips right here, and those are going to hold right inside there. So what you do is you just put the bottom part in there, and you're going to pull towards the top, like in this direction, and you'll feel it grab. And that means you can just let go. It'll fall into place. Now take your finger and just push on the top part for it to snap in. So now your scissor bracket is installed. Now you're going to take your replacement V key. You're going to place it just on top, like that. And we're going to push down with our finger until we hear several snaps. And sometimes when you press down here, you're going to have to kind of wiggle your finger for all the snaps to come. There you go. You've installed your V key.
Mac.
Keys.com.